Hello and thank you for joining this webinar for our call recording feature Dubber. My name is Chris and I'm part of the products team here at Inclarity. In today's webinar, we'll be going through what is Dubber and who is it for, a bit about compliance and security, accessing recordings through the Dubber web portal and its mobile app, Dubber's integration with Akixi, call suppression, and an overview of our Dubber products. So what is Dubber? The call recording feature is a fully secure and compliant service hosted by Dubber as a partner of Inclarity, with all data being kept within the UK and hence within the EU, which is very important for regulatory reasons. It can be provided on a per subscriber basis rather than being rolled out on an entire estate. Recording is played back through a dedicated web browser or a mobile app. Users' access to recordings is by unique secure username and password, and each browser session is also encrypted. Dubber offers an open API, meaning that a customer, with the help of their own dedicated software developer, can integrate the call recording service with other applications. What type of customers require call recording? Customer service teams. Customer service teams can use this to measure performance of inbound and outbound calls. It is an excellent training tool for new starters, demonstrating how to handle different situations and to offer feedback to staff on an ongoing basis. It's also used as a key tool to make sure key information is being shared with your clients. Sales teams can use it to monitor the latest promotions and services. If sales guys have a script, it can be used to monitor whether they are using it. Are they hitting key criteria when they're on a call to a customer? And if a sale is ever put into dispute, you can go back and review proof of a transaction that has taken place and review what was said on a particular call. Financial service organizations. All financial organizations are required to be MiFID II compliant, meaning recordings must be stored and accessible for up to 7 years, something which the Dubber 7-year option offers without the need to worry about any storage limitations. Approaching some of the compliance and security functions now. The Dubber call recording is fully compliant. For your GDPR, the hierarchical nature of the service allows Inclarity and Dubber to perform certain maintenance and administrative tasks on behalf of end users, but only the end users themselves have the ability to play back content of their call recordings, and password recovery is between the Dubber portal and the user in question, with no interaction from outside parties. In this way, the service is fully GDPR compliant. For MiFID II, Dubber 7-year options allow for calls to be recorded and stored without the need to worry about storage options. With traditional on-site recording solutions, you always need to think about the storage available to you, but as Dubber is a fully hosted recording service, storage is never an option. For PCI DSS, to prevent sensitive information such as card details being recorded, Dubber can provide a call suppression option. With these options, calls can be manually suppressed using a function on the VVX handset or an automated option used in the Inclarity integrated DB version, both of which we will cover off later on in the webinar. We'll start off by showing you a bit about our Dubber portal here. The layout for the Dubber portal is extremely user-friendly, with the caller option coming up first, followed by the callee. There are two sorts of access to the Dubber portal. We allow a standard user who will have the ability to play back calls, search calls, add a tag to a call, and share a call with colleagues, as well as viewing certain information about the recording itself. And we also offer an administrator view, which can handle all of the above, as well as the option to download particular calls, delete unnecessary calls, and creating listening groups. Here is an example of the Dubber portal itself. As you'll see here, each individual recording is clearly laid out before you. To play back a call, you would just hit the play button on any particular call that you're identifying. This will start recording it. As mentioned before, users are able to tag calls. To do this, you'll see note icons on this particular call recording. You can hit the tags button and you'll be able to tag this as necessary. Say, for example, I'm a sales guy and we have a latest promotion on telephone systems. I can type in a tag here and add where necessary. And I can do this on a number of calls, and then using the search function at the top of the bar here, I type in the tag I would like to search for and enter, and any calls relating to telephones or any particular tag you're searching for will appear within the window. You can clear that. To view certain information about the call, you will see there is a little timer here, as well as an eye icon here. This will give you information regarding the recording, how long the call was for, who it was from and who it was presented to, and the date the recording will expire. If a user was required to share this information, this call recording, for instance, it was a good call, it was a difficult situation that a supervisor would need to be aware of, these can be sent through the share icon here. And it's a simple matter of inputting the email address you wish to send it to, ticking the confirm button and clicking share. As an administrator, you'll notice that I have additional icons to what a standard user would have. I have here an option to download a call. I also have an option to delete a call. If I click on the download item here, it asks me to confirm that I would like to download. And once done, you'll notice in the bottom corner, it is available as a download. As an administrator, I may feel the need that certain calls may need to be deleted. Click on the delete icon here, and to confirm that you wish to delete this recording, the administrator must enter their password to confirm deleting. An administrative user is able to create listening groups for standard users. This will mean that a standard user has access to other users' calls without the option to be able to delete and download. This is particularly useful for people in charge of teams of users, such as call center team leaders, account team leaders, and so on and so forth. To create such a listening group, we head into the account option and we head to our team here. Through here, we can create an add team function and name it as you need to. I will call this one CS. Give it a brief description if you so need to, and we click Save Changes. Now what we can do is we can add members to this group. I will use this one, and you'll be asked whether they would like to be a listener. Being a listener allows them to listen to other calls. So for this instance, I will be a listener, and I will save changes here. And you can add further members as you need to. click on their dub point that you wish to record and listen into, and you will see here that the contributor is the stock room here, meaning that me as a listener can open this group and listen to those calls. To access those call groups, from the tab here where it's marked all, you'll hit the drop down menu, and below the recordings you'll have the options for those listening groups. And that call group is then available on the screen there for you. Another way for you to be able to access your call recordings is through the Dubber application on mobile devices for Android and Apple. This is using the same credentials as you would use for the Dubber portal. Through the app, you have the ability to review your calls and use the search toolbar at the top of the application. And to play back a call, all you'd simply do is choose the recording of your choice and you'll be taken to the playback screen. From here, you can play the call, tag the call, and share the call just like you would through the Dubber portal. Dubber has the ability to integrate with the Akixi call recording solution, another service offered by Inclarity. This allows Akixi and Dubber supervisors the ability to access historic call recordings through the Akixi web browser. This integration work is completed by Inclarity, but the customer must provide us with the API token information that can be found within the Dubber portal. To find this API token, a supervisor must log into the Dubber portal. From the settings, go to Account, head to the API section and take note of the auth ID and the authorization token. These can be provided to the Inclarity customer service team, or if this is upon a new build, to the provisioning team, and this will be set up accordingly. Once Inclarity have done the back-end work, you will then be able to play back call recordings through the Akixi portal. I'll just show you a quick demonstration of this. Here I have our call recording portal for a user that has call recording enabled. Through here, I can select one of these recordings, double click on them, I apologize, let me just refresh. Here we go. I click on the recording. This will give me the information of the call itself. You'll then notice there is a play recording button at the bottom of this information pane, or we can click on the call recordings tab and press play from here. And this will then play back the recording for that particular call. To help users become towards becoming PCI DSS compliant, Dubber offers the ability to suppress call recordings. This is available in two options. The first is a manual suppression triggered on a Polycom VVX handset. You'll notice this user has a red dot on the color screens or a black dot on monochrome VVX handsets, and this tells us that the user is recording. If we click on the More option on the screen of the handset, you will notice now that there is a pause button available to you. When you press this button, you'll notice your icon changes from a solid dot to a pause icon. This tells us that the call is currently being paused. The recording is currently paused. Pressing on the resume button will then resume the call. The second option we have is an automated suppression using the Inclarity Integrated DB. This is triggered through the configuration page. Now, on the recording integration, this can detect Internet Explorer pages, or it can identify particular desktop applications. While on a call and a configured web page or application is launched, the customer will get a pop-up on their PC or laptop informing them that the recording is currently paused. When the page or application is closed, another pop-up will appear to show that the call has resumed. Our Inclarity customer service team can assist you with the setup of call recording integration through the Inclarity DB client. To give you an overview of some of the products that we can offer you, we have the standard double light option. This is for customers with no specific compliance needs and offers you storage of up to 6 months. Calls after that 6-month period will start to be automatically deleted. We offer the double large client. Again, this is for customers with no specific compliance needs, but wish to have their recordings kept for longer. This offers you 100,000 minutes of storage per user, and these minutes are aggregated across all of the double large users. To keep on top of how much storage is being used, a storage report is available upon request and can be sent to you whenever requested. We also offer a double 7 years options, and this is for customers that need to be MiFID II compliant. It comes in 3 separate options with an availability of 600 minutes per user, 700 minutes per user, or 2,500 minutes per user. These minutes are aggregated across all double 7-year users, and larger bundles are available upon request. It's strongly recommended that if you're moving a customer onto the 7-year option, a review of their current usage is performed to make sure that we are putting them on the correct tariff. The Akixi integration is also available to users to set up the integration we showed previously. And for the automatic suppression to be PCI DSS compliant, we also offer the Inclarity DB. The manual suppression is a free of charge service, but the integrator is charged on a per user per month basis. That concludes our webinar on Dubber Call Recording. I hope you found it useful. If you have any questions or need any further information, please do not hesitate to contact us at presales@inclarity.co.uk or call us on 0207 952 1800.